Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Binti Abdul and today I will be presenting my EDU550 case study video presentation. Now you might be wondering, what have I done my research on? So my topic is rewards and punishments in motivations, the impact of rewards and punishments on long-term motivation and learning. Now you might be wondering, what is the purpose of my study? As stated by the Department of Education of Victoria in 2023, there has been a study shown that students showed undesired behaviors in class, such as withdrawn behavior, destructive behavior, violent behavior, and inappropriate social behavior. Now, what are the objectives to my research? My first objective is to analyze the effects of rewards and punishments on a student's motivation. And number two is to examine long-term impact on students' behavior and engagement. I have in total collected 5 literature reviews to support my research topic. The first research review is by Chen 2023, where he researched on how reward systems at school influence students' development by using different reward systems and work on students with different life stages. The research method used is literature review by compiling previous works from other authors. His research findings is school reward systems have both positive and negative impacts on students' development, with their effects varying across different age groups. My next literature review is by Mamilin in 2023. His research is on how rewards and punishments influence and modify behavior by reinforcing desired actions and discouraging undesired ones. The research method used is experiments using Skinner boxes with animals, behavior observations in real-life settings, and comparisons with classical conditioning demonstrate the impact of consequences on behavior. His research finding is that reinforcers encourage behavior, punishers discourage it, and shaping helps develop a complex behavior. Next is by Herman Shah et al. 2023. His research is on how to determine the process and rewards of using rewards and encourage to boost students' motivation in English. The research method used is observation, interviews, and documentation. His research findings is the implementation of rewards and punishments enhances students' attention, confidence, satisfaction, and understanding of necessary actions in the learning process. Next is a review conducted by Alpha Miningsih et al. 2021. His research is on to determine students' perceptions and effect of reward and punishment for their motivation in learning English. The research method used is descriptive qualitative. Meanwhile, his research findings is that rewards boost students' enthusiasm and effort, while punishments motivate correction but may cause embarrassment and anxiety. The final literature review that I have gathered is conducted by Tisnawati and Fatima in 2024. Their research is on how rewards and punishments are applied to foster student discipline at Pondok Pesantren Modern Islam Assalam Sukoharjo. The research method used is observation, structured interviews, documentation, and relevant literature. Their research finding is that rewards and punishments have proven effective in character development and have a significant impact on students' moral and academic growth. Next, I will be moving on to the methodology used to conduct this research. So firstly, the method used. What method have I used? So I have used the qualitative research by gathering data from 2 teachers. I got my sampling from data gained from a series of questions asked to 2 teachers with different experiences. My data collection procedure is by conducting a series of questions to 2 teachers with different period of time serving as educators. My interview questions is that I asked in total 10 questions, in which each 5 questions have a different objective, as I have mentioned earlier in this presentation. Next, I will be talking about my findings. So my first finding is research enhances positive behaviors and motivation. So to briefly explain that, my veteran teacher has stated that rewards have a long-lasting effect on students, whereas for punishments, they would do it because they are scared of teachers, or rather they do not want to be punished. So both teachers I have asked, they decided that giving small rewards such as candy would give students motivation to engage on work. So across various studies, rewards have consistently been found to boost motivation, enthusiasm, and effort among students. They also encourage attention, confidence, and satisfaction in learning processes. My next finding is on behavior modification is achieved through reinforcement and punishment. As said by my novice teacher, she believes that the most sustainable way to encourage engagement and long-term learning is by giving these students praises or giving them good words, as she said. So reinforcements or rewards and punishment have proven tools for behavior and behavior modification, application across educational settings, experiments, and real-life contexts. Now, both methods, when used appropriately, help instill discipline, enhance focus, and develop character. My last section of this presentation is conclusion. So in total, I have gathered 2 conclusions. My first conclusion is that number 1, reward systems and their impact on motivation. To briefly explain that, I believe that reward systems enhance students' motivation, attention, and confidence. And not only that, rewards also encourage effort and boost enthusiasm, particularly in language learning and academic performance. Now, my recommendation to utilize reward system properly is number 1, by tailoring reward systems by each group. As mentioned by my veteran teacher, each would determine what kind of reward she gives and how she responds and how her students respond to it. So to do this, we must design age-appropriate rewards by using tangible rewards for younger students and recognition for or privileges for older ones. My next recommendation is to focus on intrinsic motivation, as stated by my veteran teacher also. She believes that intrinsic motivation comes within the students, and that they should feel motivated or engaged in their studies. So it could limit external rewards and gradually shift to intrinsic motivators like personal achievement. Next is punishments and their emotional impact. Punishments discourage undesired behaviors and promote corrective actions, but they do lead to negative emotional consequences such as embarrassment, anxiety, and such. So my recommendation is to use constructive punishments, so using corrective punishments that help students learn from mistakes, and also to educate on self-discipline, so to teach discipline and self-regulation to minimize reliance on punishments. by both the teachers and also the parents of the students. That is all from me. Thank you.